So today we wake up in Roswell. Again.
4 days?
But it's a good thing. Johnny's making money. I'm making money. But I'm transforming it into a transmission. So things are being taken care of. Very well taken care of. And we're pretty stoked. I mean, Johnny's stoked. I'm stoked. Johnny was saying last night. He's like, man. He's like laying down thinking about the whole situation, you know. And he's like, we are so blessed. And I'm like, fuck, yes we are, man. We are so blessed. We've been given opportunities. And...
oh yeah, and this is a new... what is it? New...
oh yeah, we got this tripod for $3 from the people who are helping us out. They tried to give it to me for free, but I'm like, no. You guys paid hard cash, I'll pay hard cash, you know? And so I got this cool tripod sitting on right now. It's super cool.
We got the Jedi in the background.
Got Molly. Come over, Molly. Come say hi. Come on. Come say hi to the people. Oh.
We got one live viewer. Is it Clay?
Yeah, it's Clay. Hey, Clay, we love you, bro.
I don't have my glasses on. I can't really see you yet. Can you hear us?
Good morning. See the camera over there? Look. You see him? Yeah, we're live in Roswell, boys. We're gonna get some aliens today. I think Molly was abducted and body snatched. She seems a little more intelligent lately than before. Is your booger back? You want that? Huh? Here, you take your booger back.
We're going through our daily ritual of coffee.
Oh, dude!
Got the coffee machine right here. Daily ritual of coffee.
Yeah, let's see if we can get the coffee machine in the front of the mix.
I gotta get my cup out. So it turns out that my computer, we recovered the interview.
Yeah, the interview like randomly. Oh yeah, Clay seen it, I think.
Yeah.
No. Who's okay? Never mind. Yeah. So we got that interview back, Clay. Like it magically appeared on my phone. Oh, he left.
And after it magically appeared on my phone, yesterday I tried editing as much as possible. Unfortunately, my computer is just not powerful enough.
Which is okay.
Just means I have to adapt. Means I have to keep working towards getting something that will edit an interview. I don't know how many people are going to be up this early in the morning. Maybe Panama. And Joe is just inviting people and stuff.
Hey, who's watching?
I think it's...
Who's watching me? Oh, hey, Clay. Say something if you can hear us. Can you hear us? Clay! 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 Earth to Clay! Earth to Clay! We have a transmission.
Did you call them? It was, so we figured out it's either $400 or $500 if we were to buy the transmission.
Johnny's been playing violin, bro. He's going to town. And I've been working for this guy who's got a transmission. We're gonna gank this transmission out of this 97 Chevy Suburban. It's a GMC actually, GMC Suburban.
And we have to be in Santa Fe by the 6th, so it's the 3rd now, right?
By the 6th?
Well, we have to by the 7th. Sorry, by the 7th. So it's the 4th.
Yeah, we gotta leave by the 7th.
Is it the 3rd or the 4th?
I think it's the 4th.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows?
So it's the 4th today, I believe. Yeah, it's the 4th, so we have
Drinking coffee
3
in the
more
van.
days. And before the modeling job, gonna try to get Joe on the modeling job here. And Joe actually bought some good coffee this time.
Maybe. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see. Last coffee was
Where's the can?
Oh.
Oh, I got it. This stuff, it's like a local shit. It's pretty good. Don Pedro. It's got like naturally low acid. It's local.
Yeah, dude.
Local to Roswell.
You gotta totally commercial it. Be like, this is
Oh, no.
Don
It's
Pedro.
Texas, so it's not too far, but it's still good. I mean, we'll find out. You can get the creamer in the cooler. But I've been working with this guy named Roy. I met through other contacts that I met. You know, I was driving around the countryside looking for a transmission. I was just gonna pull up to some abandoned vehicle and gank the tranny out and fucking throw it in my van and take off. You know, like fuck it, it's abandoned. And in the process of doing so, I was meeting people. You know, at first I would ask people, like I'd go knocking on doors around here. All these places, they've got like tons of abandoned vehicles in their yard. And so I'd walk up to the door, you know, knock, be like, yo, you know, my transmission, I got first gear. You know, I'm kind of stuck in Roswell, headed here. Can you help me out? You know, what you got? You know, they'd show me around. Well, check this one, you know, check this old truck and check this truck. And, you know, I'm walking around jumping under trucks and nothing was working. And so I had some people point me in this direction. And then I had this last guy, he pointed me in this direction. And he's like, yeah, Roy will have what you need. He's like, just go to this house, white house, green roof, ask for Roy. He'll probably have what you need. And so I was like, sweet, you know?
You ran into that girl so we didn't get shot?
The girl?
Yeah, the girl from Colorado.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about hitting her back up on the way out. Maybe she wants to go back to Colorado. But anyway, so I get to Roy's house and his wife comes out. He's not home. So I'm like, oh, cool. He calls him up. He's like, hey, you know, somebody's here to get a transmission and, you know, they're travelers. And so he's like, all right, we'll have him check out these couple trucks. I check out those couple trucks. I don't think they'll work. Well, they wouldn't work. It's not that I think that they wouldn't work. They just wouldn't work. Different kind of plugs, different years. And so she's like, well, Roy's got a bunch of stuff I don't know about, you know, like pulled trannies already. He's like, maybe he'll have something. Let's wait till he gets back. And so I'm like, all right, cool. You know, here's my number. She got my number. And me and John went back to town. I was holding the sign, making money. That was that day I did that live broadcast. And, you know, come back around like 3 o'clock. He wasn't home, but he got home like an hour later. You know, I had talked to a couple other people in town while I was trying to make money, and they told me about Roy. And so I figured I was in the right place, you know? Like, I met the dude who I need to know. And so I'm like, well, fuck it, let's go back, Johnny. You know, Roy's going to take care of us. And sure enough, you know, Roy's been taking care of us. I've been helping him with his yard. I guess his yard was a little messed up because he had a recent head injury, which he thought he would never walk again, and many other things. But he's walking, and he's doing great. And so he's super excited that I'm helping him and motivating him to clean little pieces of his land that have got, you know, accumulated trash and, you know, recycling and shit. Yeah. And it's really good too, because the more we do, the more accomplished he feels, and the more he feels like doing on it, instead of just being like overwhelmed with all of it. You know, I got this much done and this much done and this much done. And now he sees that, and he can work with what I've done as a good foundation to making it all happen. And so he's super blessed he feels super blessed to have me in his life. I feel super blessed to have him in my life. He's teaching me things about how to be a sovereign citizen. You know, teaching me things about mechanics that I didn't know, about welding that I didn't know, and about stonework that I didn't know. Like, this guy has the same interest as I have. He has the same vision in life. You know, with little differences. But it's just been such a blessing having these people, you know, in my life that help me, you know, and that I help them, you know, because I'm not just looking for a handout. I want to hand up, you know, and we'll fucking hand each other up. And John's been making good money every day. He plays the violin, la 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 la, and people are like, oh, so here's some money. So it's pretty cool. When you play an instrument, it could be easier and more challenging in some ways.
The thing is, you have to be in the right spot. Roswell, not so much, but get over it eventually. And you just say, well, I'll make what I make, and you just give it your best shot every day. I've been biking into town every day, and getting that workout in, trying to, I don't know, just become a little more healthy. And I've had a lot more energy and been a lot more aware lately, which I knew would happen, because I spent 3 months in Joe's house, just not working out, just being lazy.
Laying on your belly.
Whatever.
Slithering around on your belly.
Having fun. Watching YouTubes and you know, Netflixing it up. And just having a good time. Although, more like YouTubes. I didn't have Netflix, so. Yeah. So I'm feeling more healthy today. How are you doing today, Clay?
Hey, Bailey.
How's it going, Bailey?
If you watch the beginning of the video later on, you can see things I've talked about. I talked about today and the blessings that I want to be let known and aware of, you know, so they can have some kind of acknowledgement.
So later on today, gonna grab my violin. Once the earth warms up a little bit, gonna grab a violin and get going. Play some more music. Wish I had it right here, right now. I'd play for you guys. In fact, I might just go grab it after a cigarette.
Did he say it's unlocked?
Yeah, no, he left the violin in the laundry room. So if I wanted to grab it, I could. So he saw ahead. He saw what happened.
Right on, bro.
His house.
Clay said something. He said, "Right on, bro. I knew it would work out for you guys. Glad you guys have embarked on this journey. You must be glad to get out of Indiana." Oh man, I'm so grateful to be out of Indiana. Dude, I was so excited to leave Indiana that I left and didn't get my last paycheck. I was just like, let's go! And then we get to like fucking Missouri and I'm like, oh shit, dude. I was like, I forgot to get my last paycheck. And like, oh shit, what do we do? Should we turn around? We're already 8 hours out. Fucking, I was like, well, you know, is a private person, you know, cash, personal check, whatever. And so she's sending it to my grandma in AZ, so that I'll have like $150 waiting for me. Maybe a bonus. Maybe she hooked me up. You know, safe travels, little blessing package. But yeah, that's waiting for me in AZ. And so it wasn't so bad for getting your last paycheck, especially when you know the person and they're not like a corporate entity that's like, oh, you have to do it our way, you know.
It's a better thing actually, because when we get there, we might have a little bit of, or he might. Well, it's yours, so you'll have a little bit of extra money, and it forced us to make money a little earlier, which is a good thing because you have to know how to make money on the road.
So we got that gas station that's on the way out past the interstate to Santa Fe.
Yeah, the one right before the turnoff.
Yeah.
Well, there was two good ones.
Yeah, we made like $60 in an hour.
Yeah, that was not bad.
Yeah.
We'll hit it up again. We try not to blow up gas stations too much, or shops too much, because we want to go back if we're in the area.
Hey, Christina. I love you.
So, I think that's everything that's going on today.
Today, hopefully, I will be doing a transmission swap. Yeah, we got a transmission, and today, hopefully, I will be doing the swap. I have officially earned it, and I'm excited. I'm excited to do the tranny swap. I was just gonna jack the van up in the air and say, fuck it, you know, whether I was doing it or not. fucking van's ready, you know, ready to go in. Because I got to pull it from this Suburban over here. It's a little light. Like if I pointed the camera at it, you'd probably just get blinded by light because that's where the light's coming from.
What is Bailey saying?
She says, "Did you guys get the transmission?"
Yeah. So we're gonna be on our way to Santa Fe soon enough. Dudes, man, I gotta tell you, Roy is helping me fix my pants.
He's like a master sewer. He's a fucking master mechanic, master welder, master mason, he laid tile, he does carpentry. Like,
and he's talking to me about getting a hat because I need a hat for the modeling. So I'm gonna go to a model job in Santa Fe, of course.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, he wouldn't fucking rip me off, you know?
You know, I don't think he'd bring us this far.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't think people are that rude.
People are that rude, but not Roy. I'll have to do like a video. Well, look it up. It's like we're in Roswell, so you got like New Mexico, right? We're like way down here by the border. There's like Carlsbad way down here, but we're like up here, and then Santa Fe is like up here in northern New Mexico, right next to Colorado. But I'm not gonna come see you yet because it is fucking cold in Colorado. Yeah, it gets hot in the day, but then fucking you're up a mile high, so you're like up in the storms itself, where all the storms brew. But I'm gonna go see Grandma. Maybe take her to the zoo for a day, and then hightail out. I don't know. Maybe stop in Prescott, get some work.
I'm trying to talk him into going to the Grand Canyon and hiking the Grand Canyon.
Ron is trying to talk me into going to the Grand Canyon too. He's like, dude, you need to fucking see it.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'll take a picture of you pissing into the Grand Canyon.
Hookups? What do you mean hookups? What's the hookup? Yeah, me and John talked about going to the res, but they're not having dances till like the end of this month, the end of next month.
Yeah, gonna find Joe another wife.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get a wife. I gotta take her from the reservation and take her across the country. I mean the world. I gotta go abduct some sheltered Indian chick from the res who'd never been outside the res. Like, this is the world, and these are the gypsies. These are the fucking, this is life. Real life. Really thought it was funny. Clay is asking if you ever made it to the bottom of the canyon.
Not yet. Not yet. Not to the bottom of the canyon yet. I want to. We almost did it last time. We could have, but that's what I want to do this time.
Yeah, I think he's getting into
Without
shape.
a doubt.
He's been riding his bike every day. He had to go on like a 5-mile walk back to the house here because we're outside of Roswell, like 5 miles or 3 miles. But he was in town, so there's a few miles on that. And
I walked into town too, and walked out.
He's feeling good. Like last night, he could not go to fucking sleep because he went on like a 6-mile bike ride and some, and he's like, dude, I have so much more energy. He wakes up this morning all zing. Like, it's a new thing for Johnny. Normally he's like, waking up. Where's the coffee?
We didn't have enough water for coffee this morning, so we had to get up and get it. which it wasn't a problem.
Yeah,
Just
it's like
it's just
a hop and a skip.
yeah, a few meters that way, like no big deal.
Yeah, I make coffee in the van. It's good shit. I can make waffles too. I like waffles and toast and eggs and, you know, over here cooking up a fucking meal.
And you're charging your batteries fully.
Yeah.
Your trickle charger going.
Got them on a trickle charge so I can get them top.
Before we leave.
Yeah, you trickle charge it also makes your life of your battery longer too.
No, yeah, I'm sure. So the thing about batteries is, you want to charge them and then discharge them fully. That's kind of how you want to use them.
Yeah, we did that.
So fully. Yeah, well.
Kind of the wrong place too, but
yeah.
Had to make coffee. I didn't even get to drink it.
Half cup of coffee.
I can pretty much make anything in here. Like I could plug my circle saw in the middle of nowhere, you know, and I can plug my air compressor in.
That's if your cords are intact.
Yeah, that's an easy fix. Easy fix.
You got that fixed yet? Is it just electrical wire?
Yeah, pretty much. But the way you do it, so like a lot of people when they do it, you got your 3 wires. A lot of people just cut them all at the same length.
Yeah.
And then wrap them up, you know, and they've got like this big old mound.
Yeah.
So what you do is you cut one short, you cut one medium, and you cut one long.
Okay.
And then when you go to wrap it, it's not all fat. The splices are distributed through an area, and so it looks like a normal cord. And that's the way you're supposed to repair cords too, because then you don't get like shorting. Like if you got your positive short and your negative long, and your ground, you know, medium or whatever, then your positive and negative can never touch within the splice as well. Okay. Even if it comes unraveled and, you know, moved around. That's the pro way to splice a cord.
I didn't know
that.
Yeah. I looked for an alien mask I looked in Roswell for an alien mask.
Find one?
No, I could not find one anywhere in Roswell.
What?
An alien mask. Yeah, apparently they don't like selling them. I don't know. Maybe they only sell them for festivals.
Probably. Yeah, when they got the festivals going on.
Yeah, because I figured if I put on an alien mask and played violin, that I might make more money.
Yeah.
Like just having fun.
It might be hard.
It might be more fun. No, I can play it blind.
You definitely get more viewers. Like, people are like, what the fuck is he doing? Damn, that's skill. He's wearing a mask, you know?
I can actually, there's a trick where I actually, if I get desperate about people not handing me money, right? I have you stand next to me, and I play blindfolded, and you just take the money. Yeah, I play blindfolded without any trouble.
That's cool. That's some attention, like.
Yeah, everyone's like, he's looking through the fabric. Fabric. But the truth is, no, my eyes are absolutely.
You gotta get some nice thick leather put on there.
Yeah, and I've done it a few times, and I've done it on my own too as well. But like when I do it on my own, I get kind of worried.
Yeah, you're like, wonder if people are walking up and taking the money instead. Huh?
I've had people take the money instead.
Yeah, you told me about that one guy, like you didn't deserve it, comes up in front of your face and tries to gank your cash.
Yeah, it's happened like 3 or 4 times, but you know what? People try and take, it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it because I have the ability to make more.
Yeah, and they obviously don't.
Like, they obviously need it more than I do. So, it's okay, man. And, I'm at peace with it most of the time.
Right. If they're in such in dire need that they feel it necessary and entitled to take your money because of your position, you know, let them go for it. You know, if they feel that way, you know, what's arguing about them, is that going to make them feel worse? You know, what is the whole point of arguing with them about it? Do you try to make them feel worse to get your money back? You know, like what's the deal?
Yeah, and there's no point in it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's money. It's not humans.
Johnny Clay says it's a good idea with the alien mask.
Well, only if I could find one in Roswell, man. They'd sell out, dude. I want to get a nice fluffy one so I look, you know, a nice big one so I look, you know, weird. It'd be fucking great, man. And haven't found one yet. Haven't found a hat. Roy has like many hats. He's talking about it, and we're just working on life. If anyone's got any ideas how to edit some really good video with a shitty computer, let me know, man, because I need some help with that, man.
We're having problems. Like we said, we got the interview back. Like, it magically appeared on my phone one day when I went to upload a picture. It was like the first media file, like it was brand new or something.
And I could just publish it. Don't get me wrong, I could just publish it, but I promised the guy I would edit it. So I keep my promises, I keep my word.
Maybe you just gotta edit it a little bit.
Well,
not so extensive.
Yeah, but I'd like to make it a professional video.
Yeah.
I'd like it to make it look good. I'd like his music in the background.
Yeah. Well, for some parts.
Well, for most parts. Like,
well, if you have the music in the background, you'll be able to hear him talk way so monotone.
Yeah, no, I have to work on that.
Oh, like amplify his shit.
Amplify his voice.
That's what I'm saying. Wait till we get a better computer or something, or a better program, and then like we'll just do minor editing on this one, right? Like with the car starting, maybe as one of the major edits, and then the ending credits with his music.
Yeah, and for sure that'll be posted on YouTube. So we'll get that done, and hopefully get some more views and good stuff. And,
a fedora with the alien mask.
A fedora with the alien mask?
Yeah.
I like it.
He's a classy alien.
I like it. He's a classy alien.
Yeah, we're not aliens yet. We're not in Mexico with no passport.
I've been a true alien once or twice.
There's a lot of aliens here. They're not afraid to go walk around and shit.
Yeah, and to the
I mean, there's so many more like legal Mexicans, legal aliens, so it's like they don't really care, you know, because...
Dude, you'd be surprised about who walks around on the streets of Roswell, right? So you picture a bunch of, like, American tourists. That's far from the truth. Very few are American tourists. I ran into some Canadian tourists. Mostly people from Mexico come up to Roswell to see what it's all about, because it's so close to the border. So they come and they look around. I don't know what they find here. Hopefully they find the mothership. I haven't found it yet.
Come on. Molly, come on. You're wanted, Molly. Come on. Come on, camera. Over here. Come on, dear stretch. Let's go. Come on.
Jedi's all about it.
Come on. Oh, there's Molly. Yeah. Good girl. There's Molly. She's a good girl. Oh. She's a sleepyhead. I kick her all night, and Johnny kicks her all night. So she's kind of mad at the world, you know. Say hi, Molly. Hi.
There's not too much space to sleep in this van. But there's enough space. Even Jedi has to sleep on the floor.
It wasn't cold last night.
No, it wasn't cold last night. It's getting warmer, guys. So, like, hopefully winter's over. And we're going to keep going. And hopefully it doesn't heat up too much while we're in Arizona. I'm hoping to get to the bottom of that canyon. It's kind of like one of the goals of this trip.
That'd be a big obstacle. I mean, it's a two-day trek down and then like another 2 up.
Well, I think they have buses that go from one side to the other.
Well, let's not go in it.
Well, we get in it and we go up one side. We go up the other side. We go to the top.
Like we go down one side, go up the other side.
Yeah, go up to the other side, and there's buses that go around to the other side. And then buses that'll take us back. We gotta find a place to park your car, and then fucking.
It makes me wish I wouldn't have threw my backpacks away.
Did you throw your packs away? We'll have to get you a pack.
I got a pack. It's full of dirty clothes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Let's pull dirty clothes. We'll grab a pack and we'll go.
Yeah, shithead. Yeah, he's here.
We haven't eaten him yet.
We might have to in the canyon though.
I wonder if dogs can come with. They better be able to. Otherwise, we can't go. That's the reality of it.
I think they can.
I think they
Hopefully.
can too.
I mean, yeah, it'd suck. I'd do it anyways. I'd be like, fuck you guys. This ain't a dog. This is a familiar. We miss you, Clay. We miss you, Bailey.
Bailey, come and hang out. Come on, Clay. You need to come hang out too.
Yeah, Clay, get your ass here to Roswell now. You got to go down. Like, look. So you're here in Mass, you know, end destination Port Townsend. You don't want to just go straight across, bro. Like it's all cold and fucked up right now, you know, all these storms and ice shit, you know, all the bullshit, and all the crazy people. Don't forget about the crazy people.
No, there's no crazy people here in Roswell.
Yeah, no crazy people here. No. But you want to go south, bro. Like you go south down to like the Florida, you know, and then come across, you know, and then you go back up through Cali.
You know, stop in New
Port
Orleans.
Townsend. Yeah.
And then, you know, for like a few hours while you drive here. You got to stop a few times, I guess.
Yeah.
And then come hang out.
Yeah, dude, bring your Toyota to me. I'll fix her up. I'll fix her up good.
What do we got?
Well, you guys come to Colorado, it's getting warm. Well, it's getting warm, but it ain't warm yet. We've debated on going to Colorado. Joni was promising a good time. She's like, come to my house. We'll party. You guys could stay. Yada, yada. Just come to my house. Yeah, fuck them, dude. Fuck them. Be like, what? What is she doing? You know? Like, and then they bring up the whole, oh, it's the smell. It messes with the blah, blah. And I'm like, I put on Old Spice this morning. What the fuck? That has more effect on the fucking ecosystem than my dog would. Like, if anything, some little squirrel eats the shit of my dog and, you know, attracts this and then something, you know? Like, dogs are natural, more natural than humans, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. And the other day, bonus dog food.
Yeah, we got 2 bags of dog food for free.
Bonus dog food.
So, Efron.
Yeah, bonus dog food. As I was playing, some people dropped off dog food. Remember, people with dogs, we can always use this stuff.
Yeah, we'll find
unless
a hippie.
we have too much. We don't have enough. We don't have enough now. I mean, with this, we're good.
I don't feed my dog that shit.
Oh no, this is good.
It's grain.
Is it?
There's grain in it. It's no artificial flavors or preservatives. Complete and balanced dog food. Great advertisement. Great tasting kibble. Yeah, it tastes great, but does it feel great? Look at it. When switching to Purina dog chow natural, it's a good idea to allow 7 to 10 days for the transition. So you can't eat 7 days before I give you this, Molly. Efron, we are still in Roswell. I got a transmission lined up, and hopefully I'm putting that in today, tomorrow sometime. And what did Clay say before? But yeah, we're still in Roswell. Clay says, dude, guy, I know I'm getting anxious to get out of here again. Gotta pay off my debt first and save a little money. Dude, that might be the case, right? For like your initial launch, you do need a little money, right, to get off the launch. But you know, if you expect to have all the money for the whole trip, you know, planned out, you're just traveling like a yuppie. You know, you're limited to your experiences that your money's gonna allow you to be in, and so, you know, you got to just get a little bit, launch, you know, land somewhere, earn some money, keep going. You know. Remember when your dog into the foods when changing brands and make them sick? Oh, okay. Where am I going next? Next destination is Santa Fe, New Mexico. Johnny here, he knows he has a contact that is giving an opportunity to model for painting. Like he's gonna stand there for 2 hours in some kind of position and
6 hours.
6 hours while these group of people paint him. And he says a lot of times models don't show, and so he's hoping to get me lined up. I think that'd be pretty cool, you know. I'd be able to add it to my social media and maybe get more subscribers and followers with my art, but her art, and I'd be able to promote her art at the same time, you know, because it was her hand, but my body or something, you know. But yeah, Santa Fe's next. We gotta be there by the 8th, so we gotta leave by like the 6th, 7th. Today is the 4th, and after that, we're gonna go to Arizona.
Go see Joe's grandma.
Oh shit, my buddy's from New Mexico.
All right. So, do you have any suggestions for New Mexico?
Yeah, dude. Tell your family if I can make us some pozole for the road.
Oh yeah. So I got told the other day. There's these things from Star Wars. They're called the White Sands. All right. You remember Tatooine? I guess. Where they go and they find Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the original movie.
Yeah.
That's where that's at.
Like where they filmed it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So we got to look up the White Sands and see if they're not too far away. Because we got to go, we got to go see the Star Wars stuff. No question about it if we can get there.
Oh yeah, I know you got me. You know, I got you too. Fucking, I'll start a caravan. You should buy a van. I'll fix it up all nice, you know. And then we'll all take off. And then when we get to the ocean, we'll all just combine them all together and make a giant boat. And we'll all just take off into the ocean.
And never look back till we go around the world once.
Around the world once.
Yeah.
You know?
Got to go see the world once.
But you kind of go through the Mediterranean, like down the Indian maybe, I don't know.
Watch out for the Somalian pirates.
Somalian pirates are a real fucking thing. Not just Somalian pirates, like pirates all over the Indian Ocean.
Actually, they're having problems with Mexican pirates.
Mexican pirates?
Mexican pirates.
That's fucking cool. Like in the Gulf or like over here?
In the Gulf.
In the Gulf of California.
Panama side, like right near Panama. Yeah.
So that's on this side?
That's like
the Gulf of California?
Yeah, it's on the Panama side.
Okay.
They're having reports of pirates down there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I know they were having problems with people dynamite fishing down there. That was a big thing.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Clay says he has negative money.
Negative?
Well, get out there, man. Just go sit on your hood and play your banjo, or whatever you got, you know?
Dude, I miss the days when we
play
sat
the air
back
banjo.
You still got the banjo, Clay? I miss the days when we sat back and we put the sign up and played music till we got gas money. That was so much fun. Can't exactly do that right now, but
it's so cool when you meet those people. They kind of they want to help you out and they want to be a part of your life, but they know they really can't, and so they give you money, knowing that it's living through you vicariously. You know,
sending you on your journey.
Yeah, sending you on your journey, and
that's fun.
It's good times, like really good times. You know, Efron, you meet the most amazing people on the road. I'm pretty sure you know. Clay. Why, Clay? Why? Now, you know we'll see each other again. Like, shit's starting to heat up. The fires are being lit, you know?
So our friend Reed is, he's a climber now?
Reed? He knows Reed?
Yeah. I saw some videos of him.
Yeah, I think they're friends on Instagram maybe. But I don't know if you know Clay. Reed Johnson is a badass fucking climber. Like, he goes out and fucking climb rocks. He just left Arizona. He's going back to Oregon for the summertime, and he's got some badass videos out there, like him like hundreds of feet up on this cliff, and him jumping and grabbing and fucking like climbing,
trying to make it and
grunting, oh, ooh, ooh, like climb the side of a mountain. It's fucking badass shit.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we get to do some climbing in the meantime. That'd be definitely, I'd be down. I'd probably only make it like 10 feet and I'd be like,
I'm stuck.
No, I'd just faint like a cockroach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Better hope that they belay you, dude. Like, you seen those videos?
Only way I'm doing it, man.
You seen those videos where those people smack the ground?
Yeah.
Like you hear the whole rope go, and the person's just like, oh, I was supposed to belay. Oh, my buddy's fucked up. God, that's my worst fear, is not being belayed.
Yeah.
Like just having my belayer be in panic and just letting my rope go, you know?
Yeah.
And let me fall.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't have any. You have some climbing equipment.
Yeah, I've got my shoes still. I got my shoes in my chalk bag.
Right,
but you know, Bailey, Lauren took my harness and my rope and shit and bullshit. I should have taken her shit. But she's like, I bought it for you. I'm like, well, bitch, I bought this dress for you. I bought these shoes for you. I bought this dress for you. I bought these shoes for you. I bought this jewelry. I'm taking it. You can't use it. And I'm like, oh, you're going to use my harness and my rope? I mean, I can understand the rope, but not my harness. Like, you got your own gear, bitch. But anyways.
Don't get Joe ratting. It'll happen.
Fucking, I guess Clay climbed with him in Washington.
Are you kidding me?
That's fucking cool.
Awesome.
And Clay says he's been watching a movie on Somalian pirates.
Yeah?
He could be pro. Well, he is pro. Like, his whole being, like, he doesn't have to have the title pro to be pro. Like, I'm kind of a pro at what I do and all the things that I do. I'm still learning, right? But pros always learn. Like, even mechanics nowadays that own shops have to go to school every year to be updated with whatever's coming. He said he ate the cliff.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, dude. It tastes good, all sandstone? Or no, that's Washington. Washington has, like, what kind of cliffs they got?
They got the stone.
Is it like granite?
Gobbling. Yeah, granite.
Granite rocks?
Yeah.
Damn. No give. Like, you're a pro, dude. Like, you're a professional artist. You have that creative mind that allows you to see things and recreate them and bring them into reality, for other people to see.
Hell yeah, dude.
He said he just took his shoes back to buy crack. Dude, that better be some kind of fucking joke, bro. Because I'm gonna make you a new hole crack if that's the truth. I'm gonna have to whip you into shape, man. Get your mind on par. I'm gonna have to. I gotta show you something, man. Because there's something that happens to everybody. Me and Johnny like to say, our brain gives us cocktails. Right? And these cocktails that your brain gives us, way more powerful than anything you can induce yourself with. Granted, you can induce yourself and stimulate this cocktail, right? Or you can do this activity and stimulate that same cocktail, right? Through an activity versus an induction. But
yeah,
I hope you're joking, Clay.
Pure.
I hope you're joking. And if not, I can give a fuck, man. Like, I am not perfect. I'm not going to pretend to be perfect. I smoke weed. I drink coffee. I create sci-fis in my head that fucking send me on a psyche spin, But it's fun, And if you're doing it and having fun, dude, that's cool, But if you ain't having fun and it's only bringing you down,
come have fun.
Come have fun, bro. Exactly. Come have fun with us. I've helped many people recover from drugs, especially stimulants. And I know I would have no problem helping you recenter yourself to where you know that you don't need any of that. To where you can just go, I'm going to think this way. And so this is the kind of cocktail. To where you're in total control of your whole biology and chemistry. You know, I love you, Clay. You're my bro. You know, you helped me, and more than just helped me. You know, you were just there, and you still are. You're still a part of my life. You know, you're my brother. I care deeply about you, you know. And so does John here.
Nah.
Okay, John don't care. John's gonna go ride his bike. But come have fun, Clay.
You should come ride bikes with me, man. It's pretty fun.
Let me help you recenter and rediscover.
Man. I've been having dreams of the ocean lately. Yeah, I've been having dreams of going to Mexico. I've been dreams of going crazy. Of, you know, just traveling, man.
We all know you're gonna be a pirate.
I won't be a pirate, but I'll do what I gotta do to make it happen.
We all know you're gonna be out there robbing yuppies for their nice shit. You're gonna be like, "Oh, is this a new GPS? That's mine."
Yeah, that's the other thing. If you ever crash your boat, don't leave it in one. I mean, you know, don't leave it in one spot and expect it to stay in one piece in another country. That shit's just not gonna happen.
You know we got you, Clay. If you need us, bro, we'll do the best we can. You know.
Well, anyway, any other questions today?
Any other questions? I gotta put some pants on. I'm wearing my long johns right now. We got questions rolling in. Questions rolling in.
We got 2 minutes to tell.
He was just joking. All right, you better be just joking, man. You know, I guess you don't really have to be just joking, but I think it definitely puts me more at ease to know that, for you to say that you were just joking. But he did take him back, though.
I figured.
He said, "Don't sweat. Go ride your bike."
I think I do that too, sweat, man. That's the
Yeah,
point.
exactly.
That's
You do
the
it too,
point.
sweat, Clay.
You pull it off. Jedi's running next to me. Like this little guy, this little furry guy. He runs right next to me. And he gets a little close to the road for my worries. But we're training him not to do that. And we're going to keep working on it. And I'm glad he's exhausted at the end of the day. And even in the morning, because he is a little shit if he doesn't have enough workout. Especially in the night.
Yeah, bro. You need to realign, bro. You need to discover that, you know, reanimate your intuition, your creativity, you know, everything that makes you a divine being. You know, like, yeah, we're potentially just a cancer of the world by becoming with society, right? As a collective, you know, we're the cancer of the earth. You know, the Earth's most dangerous virus, repopulating, stimulating itself like cancer would. But that's not our true nature, you know, because all these things that we do as a collective is mostly because we're conformed to, like, oh, to get a job you have to have a car, to drive a car you have to do this, in order to do this you have to do that. Right, there's all these stipulations and limitations within society that really limit us to being our true fundamental selves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't go to school to breathe. Your heart didn't have to go to school to learn how to beat. You know, your brain just works. Your heart just works. Everything that makes you alive is fundamental and will always be there. Maybe not always, right? You get people that get pretty fucked up and fuck some shit up with themselves, but people who still have the choice to be a part of society and be another virus. But anyways, you make a change, you know. Many little things. It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna be different today. I'm gonna be a bum, because that's not what society's doing, you know. There are many obstacles within the self, many battles within the self that have to be overcome, you know, to realize that what you're living, like if you're in society, it was a lie, you know, like what you're living is a lie. And this is how I want to change that. How do I change that? Many people have a dream, but don't know how to accomplish the dream. And it takes many, many battles within yourself, letting go of things to acquire this, to make your dreams come true. And, I wish the best for you, Clay. You're my good brother. You've been there for many years, many good talks, many good experiences outside of society's, standards of a good time. Good people. He says,
I'm giving my daily puppy massage.
Clay said, you read my insulting comment towards Johnny wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry. I tried to shorten it up and failed. Probably with the whole spiritual talk, too. I'm like jumping over here and jumping over here and jumping over here. It's kind of hard to keep up. People get all cross-eyed. Like, what is he talking about?
Daily puppy massage.
What? You can drive now? That's fucking cool. That's really cool. But you need like an adult, 21 and over, that has a license. GED stuff. That's
Get
good.
that stuff done.
I mean, it all depends on what you're trying to do, Bailey. Like, there's many things that require a GED within society, right? But there's a whole world out there that doesn't have anything to do with society's standards and way of living. Like, there's hundreds of thousands of gypsies out there that make clothes, that make jewelry, that play music, that tell fortunes, that belly dance, that do all these different things within creativity, and they make a living.
I'm going to tell you, Bailey.
But they do it because they love it.
GED's easy. Get that piece of paper.
The GED is easy, right?
Get that piece of paper.
I don't have that piece of paper.
Yeah.
And I've made tons of money and met cool people, and I know how to do a lot of things.
It's not 100%. It's not a guarantee, but it's easy. Get it done, man.
Yeah, listen to Johnny, It's better to have, like, especially as being a female, it's better to have that criteria in your portfolio, not just for your sake, but mostly for your family's security's sake.
It's just in your arsenal, bro.
Because I know, like, with your family, that they like to hold things against in order to make themselves feel better about judging people, whoever they're looking at or judging. And it'd be good. You get your GED. They can't hold that against you. They can't be like, oh, well, you didn't even get your GED, You're going to be like your mom, bullshit. I know what they say. I'm not blind to who they are and what they do to you and, why you have anxiety. You know what I'm saying? I understand. And, you get it done. And it'll make you feel better to not have your fucking family, on your back, jamming shit down your throat. And then, you can just add a GED on top of seamstressy, on top of jewelry making, on top of being a fortune teller, on top of belly dancing. You know what I'm saying? You could do all these things. And it depends on where you're at. Because some places, like if you're traveling like a gypsy, some places appeal more to those certain types of people. It's like Johnny. Sometimes he puts on a suit. Like if we're in the right neighborhood, he puts on a suit and makes more money than he would wearing his train hopping clothes. But, he's still playing the violin, but he changes up his image in order to allure, to attract, which makes sense. When my jeans are dirty, I want to put on clean jeans so I look less dirty, especially if I'm going to go out and meet people. And maybe, it's an egotistical thing or like a self-image thing, but I feel like it's more of a self-worth. Like I value myself enough to do things in order to make things happen, to make ends meet. But don't just stick to one thing, Bailey. That's where a lot of people fail. They just stick to one thing. They go, okay, I want to do this because my dad did this, or I want to do this because it appeals to me. And, they get stuck on this one thing, and they have to hire outwards. They have to seek outwards in order to get other things done, because life is so vast. It's full of so many different kinds of obstacles, things to be done. And it takes many skills to make life happen, to make infrastructure, to make commerce, to make all these things that us as a collective need. And anyway, don't stick to one thing. Always have a multitude of skills, hobbies, interests that you're working on, that you're going towards, because when one isn't doing so good, you can fall back on another. And when this one isn't doing good, you can fall back on this one, you know, and vice versa. You can switch between things when things aren't working through.
And make it work on your strengths and the things you enjoy.
Yeah, like what
And,
interests you in life?
Try to incorporate that on your strengths and the things you enjoy when you do things. Anyway.
Places, drink water. Stay hydrated. I've been telling them every day, stay hydrated. You're out there riding a bike in the desert.
Yep. I'm going to go do some stuff.
You want more coffee?
I think that's half my problem right now.
Yeah, I'm going to make more coffee. This coffee's kind of weak.
No, I'm not talking about the coffee. I'm talking about how it's affecting me.
Oh.
See you guys in a minute.
Zing.
I have to take a piss. Oh, yeah.
They cannot hear you. Yeah, take those baby steps. That's what it takes. You know, you got to take these little baby steps, and you take 10 baby steps, and it's a full-grown step, right? But pretty soon, your baby steps are doubled, you know, and then you're taking 6 or 5 baby steps to make one full step, or one man step, or adult step, however you want to look at it. But write it down, Bailey. Like, just close your eyes. You don't even have to close your eyes. Just sit down and think about things that you want to learn about. Because all this information is out there, Bailey. All of it. You can search it up. You can talk to people about what interests you. And when you talk to people, when you express yourself, people communicate back. And people love to teach other people. People love to show, maybe not everybody, people love to teach people. And when you express yourself, your interests, your hobbies, things you want to learn about, write it all down, Bailey. Write down your interests. I want to learn about this. I want to learn about this. I want to learn about this. And when you get it wrote down, it's easier for your mind to figure out what you need to do to accomplish each one. Like, okay, so what do I need to do to learn about this? What do I need to do to learn about this? And when you start doing that and you start learning about new things that interest you, it sparks of passion, of creativity, and what's the word I'm looking for? Accomplishment. When you start accomplishing things that fulfill your heart's need instead of your mind's need and society's need, you feel accomplished, and you're able to do more and more and more. And then the more you do of things that spark your interests and things that you enjoy, like talking to people, helping people, the more you want to do, because you get that sense of accomplishment in your mind and your heart, and it gives you energy to do other things, so many more other things. And that's why a lot of people, they end up having multiple hobbies, multiple interests. They get into this hobby or this interest, they learn about it, they learn some things, and then, the heart kind of goes astray, and it's like, oh, well, this has to do with this. Like they have relative things to them, like welding and carpentry, right? Both have to do with fabricating, building things, taking scrap pieces, connecting them together and making things, which sparks the engineer, the creative mind, to be able to take something and make it into something else, and bring it into reality for other people to see. But they, like I said, they both have relative skills of creativity and, construction. You're building things with both of them. But each one has its own way of building things. One welds, the other either dowels and notches, or not dowel, either key and notches or fastens, and even welding fastens. And, you can build the whole frame by bolting it together, by drilling holes and bolting it together instead of welding it all. But anyways, Bailey, you need to write it all down. Write it all down. What do you want to learn about? Write 10 things you want to learn about in the next year. You probably won't accomplish all of them, but at least you'll have that list to go back on and be like, oh, okay, well, I got this one. I learned this one about this one. I learned that I have to learn about this. That's one thing that happens. you learn that you have to learn something else, even after you've learned a little bit, because life is vast, you know? It's so vast. The complexities of life. It's not just like your life is vast as well as the complexity and vastness of it all, you know? Yeah, this interests me, but John over here, metaphor, might be interested in agriculture and gardening, which is another fundamental aspect of life, but something that I haven't really delved into. You know, I can cook and garden and shit. It's something that interests me, but it's something that I also need to learn about, that I want to learn about. It's on my list, you know. Learn about agriculture. Learn how to grow things, you know, not just for my sake, but for other people's sake too, that I experience and share reality with. And I want you to write it down, Bailey. Don't forget, start writing this shit down. Yep, organization is key. Especially with life, you know, life is so fucking crazy sometimes. And you're like, oh, you know, I have these dreams, but I got all this shit going on. That's life, you know. And so if you don't write it down, you might forget your vision. You might forget your dream. You know, a lot of people wake up and they don't remember their dream. It's just a metaphor, but it is an accurate metaphor. Just write it down when you wake up. I got some good viewers going on, it looks like. Everyone say hi. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. There'll be many more inspirational videos to come. I want to inspire you people to be with each other, to be connected, to not hate at all. You know, all these different religions and shit. Being told by pastors and higher up religious leaders that, well, you need to hate because they see it this way, or you need to disagree because they see it this way. It doesn't matter what the fuck you believe in, all right? It matters what you're doing. Because you get good Christians out there that claim to be Christians, that claim to be this, that be doing some fucked up things. Murderers, rapists, all these people that claim to be Christian, that claim to be Muslim, that claim to be this. And that's the diversity of it all. There's bad people within every sect, within every brainwave. You know, you got all the different brainwaves, all the different thought processes, the way people think. And you have bad people within all of it. It doesn't matter what you believe in. We all need to love one each other. We all need to grow from one each other. Every one of us has information within us that can help other people. And that's what we really need to focus on, you know? Forget about this stupid political propaganda, drama, bullshit, keeping up with the Kardashians. We need to go out and talk to our brothers and our sisters. What's bothering you? What can we do to get this done? How can we change this? It needs to happen, you know? We all need to be there. For our generations to come sake, you know? What's up, Lucius? You gonna play?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. My friend Johnny here. He's gonna play some violin. Stay tuned. He's getting it tuned. You can hear it in the background. He's gonna give you a little song. A little wake up song.
I can get it tuned.
Yeah, we all need to quit hating each other. It don't matter what the fuck you believe in. It matters what you do. It matters what you're doing right now, you know? Are you talking about Trump and his political bullshit? Are you talking about keeping up with the Kardashians? You know? Be aware. Be aware of what you're talking about. Be aware of the type of repercussions or reactions it has. Talk about real shit. Talk about poverty. You know? Talk about everything that separates people. All these different subjects, all these different religions that want to separate, defragment, you know, dematerialize. We need to make things whole again. We need to stand strong as a people together, helping each other. We need to have John over here with the greenhouse. We need to have me over here, you know, with a building shop so I can build infrastructure to make his garden happen, you know, so that we can feed these children and these people. Even if they didn't pitch in, we still need to feed them because they're just people too. They might believe in something different, and they might see life in a different way. Well, it's probably because we live in the jungle and they live in the desert. Who knows, you know? Stop hating, no matter what the fuck they believe in. Trust people. Show people your good intentions and it'll return sevenfold. Like I said, it doesn't matter what you believe in, it matters what you're doing. There's people that claim to be Christian, that claim to be this, that claim to be that do some fucked up things to other people. Be kind, be generous, be patient, you know? Somebody might not show you their true self right away because they're so closed off because of the fear, you know, the fear-pushed world, you know? Oh, we gotta be scared of Russia, be scared of North Korea, be scared of all this shit, you know? I'm gonna be closed off, right? So you meet somebody, they're a little closed off. But you show your good intentions and your goodwill, you know, you tell them you don't care what they believe in because you want to see what they can do, or whatever aspect of life it's in that you're interacting with these people with. Have patience to see the good person that is in everyone's heart. Even these fucked up people might have good intentions. It's kind of a hard thing to say, but a lot of times these people aren't the way they are, and they don't necessarily do the things that they do because they believe it's good. They might think it's just the way. Like maybe they were sexually molested and there's a cycle of abuse, of chaos within their self that comes out in certain situations. And so you have to forgive. You have to be patient. You have to be kind. Be generous. Be loving. You know? Quit hating each other. We are all fucking the same species pretty much. We're all the same, all right? And if you separate, you defragment, you're only separating yourself from becoming whole, from being in tune with what Clay say.
To break out the soapbox.
There's more Joe ranting, the YouTube vids, until they cancel your channel for speaking the truth like Dakota Wind and the other folks with insight. Thanks, Clay. I appreciate it, but I don't think my channel is going to get deleted, you know, no matter what the fuck I say. You know, I said I'm going to fucking assassinate Trump and do this and do that, and it's kind of funny because people are really scared to say anything at all, which is another aspect of fear being pushed, so people are afraid to speak the truth. But I don't give a fuck what I say. You know, they can't use this. I'm protected as a sovereign citizen to stand up for my people. The government was created to protect the people. The laws were created to protect the people. And it's switched around. They switched it around to where it's protecting themselves. It's protecting their money. So it don't really matter what I say. Because, like I said before, the original law is for the people. And it always will be. And it's written in as clear as day in our constitutional rights that you cannot change any of this for your own gain. As a politician, as a leader. And so I know my rights. They can do what they want, and I'll get my shit back, you know. That's what it really comes down to. You know, the pendulum swings and we grow. You know, we're here for each other. Let's be here for each other. Come on in.
Come on in. I want to let you know we're doing a live broadcast.
Yeah, we got a live broadcast.
Okay.
You can come on in with it. Oh, what's that?
That is breakfast.
Are you
what?
kidding me? Oh my god.
Damn, dude.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much.
Okay.
Get out of here,
Yeah, man.
little bastard. For me?
No, that's not for you. Remember those biscuits and gravy I was telling you about?
Yeah. Oh,
And
boy.
there's green chili for on the side. Sprinkle it on there. It's Hatch green chili.
Awesome.
Get us to live for, man. Some good stuff. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey.
I'll be in a second.
That's fine. Encore!
It's a little out of tune still.
Felt louder.
It's a little louder, yeah. But
a lot louder.
I'm just learning to play with it, man.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. You going in?
No, I'm opening up.
That's some air in. Smells like stinky hippie in here. Watch out.
I appreciate your good words, though. Thank you, Clay, for appreciating my insight. I just want to help the people stand together, you know, all of us, every single last one of us. You know, George Washington said many great things about being in power and easily, like, just being easily corruptible, in how he foresees people being corrupt, and as us the people that he wants to protect. We need to stand together. We need to unite in a peaceful way. Gandhi led India. How do you say that? Gandhi revolutionized India with peace. The only bullet that was fired was the bullet that killed him. Entire India was being put into a slave system for European corporations, for clothing, for cotton, for linen, you know? And Gandhi changed that with peace. With peace in numbers. Revolutionized it all. Don't forget Gandhi. Yeah, fuck this. Worry about that later, huh?
Yeah. Well, I think we gotta get ready for the day.
Yeah, I think we should take this in and eat with them.
All right.
So cool, he brought us breakfast, man.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
That's redonkulous, man. That's past the stage of ridiculous. That's redonkulous.
We got food delivered? What?
Johnny Clay says, "Woo! Bust open that breakfast, man. What did he give you?"
Okay, let's see what he gave us. That's a good question.
He already said it's biscuits and gravy with biscuits and gravy. So you get the biscuits, right, and you cover the gravy, but it's with hatched green chili and cheese.
All right, let's take a look. Let our viewers take a look. What we got delivered this morning. And it's a surprise to us too. So.
Oh yeah, and the eggs. The eggs go on the biscuits and gravy as well with the green chili. Supposedly it's delicious. He was telling me about it yesterday, and so there's this place down the road. It's a Mexican restaurant, and they have an all-you-can-eat buffet for $7. Authentic Mexican food, Mexican American, you know, but it's supposed to be like creme de la creme good.
What's the name of the place?
I can't remember, but he was telling me about it yesterday. They used to go there all the time when they were little.
Well, we'll get the name of the place. We'll put it on there.
Ow! Ow!
You all right?
Yeah. That fucking hurt, dude.
Oh,
I was stuck.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the music.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Well, we got to get some food, get shit rolling. Thanks for watching our broadcast. If you haven't seen it, check it out later. It'll be uploaded to the page and possibly to my YouTube. We love you guys. We hope you have a beautiful day. Stay productive out there. Don't forget to help your fellow brother or neighbor in need.
And listen to more Joe's rants. Joe's rants.
Yeah, Joe's rants. Subscribe below, comment. Tell me what you
Qubits.
think about my rants. Comment here.
Qubits and quantum physics.
Qubits, quantum physics, sacred geometry. Sacred geometry. I love you. Bye.